Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Madeline Makeup, and for today's video, like every other video, I am extremely excited for this one. Norvina kind of surprised us all with her new Norvina collection. So this is Norvina Volume 1. And this is the box it comes in. It's so pretty. It's holographic. You can see my ring light is multiplying on this surface. And when you open her up, it looks like this. This is the Norvina Volume 1 palette. It's huge, first of all. And then they just sent another eye primer, which I am very happy about because I'm kind of running low on my first ABH eye primer. So I'm really excited that they sent another one. And it's perfect because it's a palette. So like eyeshadow primer, I don't know. And this is what the box looks like. This is the Pro Pigment palette Volume 1. Like I've said like 3 times at this point. But yeah, this is the 25 deluxe size high performance shade for professional grade artistry with the maximum payoff. Alright, this is what the palette looks like. It looks exactly like the box I just showed you guys, and it just says ABH Norvina Collection. And when you open her up, you have this ginormous mirror, which, hey, but you have this ginormous mirror, which is a first for ABH, obviously. I mean, all their palettes have had mirrors so far. Here's Soft Glam. They all have mirrors, but this one, obviously, this is the first of its size. Obviously, this palette in general is the first of its size. We're all used to the ABH standard 14 shadow palette. Here's Jackie Aina. Here's Soft Glam, my top 2 favorite ABH palettes, but they both have like the same size. And this one is different. This one is a new, it kind of reminds me of like the Morphe 25 palettes. So it's just like a grid of 25 shades. They don't have like unique names. It's more like A1, A2, B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, all the way down to E5. And to be honest, it kind of reminds me of like Battleship, like where you could just like A1. Yeah. It's really pretty. The palette, look, this is like the brightest palette I've seen from ABH, besides Alyssa Edwards. But I think this one has very similar shades to Alyssa Edwards. Like, here's a pink, here's a yellow, here's a blue. But this blue, oh my god, it's like shimmery. I don't know, that's really pretty. I'm gonna insert swatches like I always do right here. I was in the middle of editing this video, and I forgot to film swatches. So, we're gonna insert them right now. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Whoa, that's gorgeous. Okay. This color I was most excited for. Ah! So pretty! So this is the first 3 rows plus a D1. Yeah, so those are the last 2 rows together. That blue shade with the purple lavender shimmer, it looks pretty. I just wonder how it'll go on the eyes. Just kidding, we already know because this is late. Also, I put on a face mask. I did my base makeup. I used the Anastasia liquid foundation, of course 355N, and then I just put some of their translucent setting powder to bake my face. Not really bake, but I kind of have like a thicker layer under my eyes just to possibly catch fallout because you never know. And then I just went in with my Smith & Colt Canceled Light Diffusing V Concealer. This is in the shade 210 Cool. I just put that everywhere to kind of like color correct. And then I went in with my Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in Sand to highlight. I'm going to insert the picture right here. but this is what it looks like. It's very fun and colorful, and look at all those gems. I kind of have similar gems to that, so I'm definitely gonna do that. But yeah, let's just recreate this look, I guess. By the way, I barely filled in my eyebrows today. I just went in with like some brow wiz on the arch just to shape the arch how I want it, and then everything else is just clear brow gel. We love a natural queen. If you guys want to see how I grew back my eyebrows, let me know, because I used to have nothing at all. And now I feel like really confident without like a lot of brow makeup. So shout out to Bretman Rock for his video on how he grew back his eyebrows, because that's what started my journey. First, I'm gonna go in with the ABH eye primer. This isn't the new one, just because why would I open a second eye primer if I already have one? That's kind of a waste. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit and then pick it up with my Morphe. I'm gonna pick it up with my Morphe M173 brush, just like that. And then we're gonna prime the eyelids. We're gonna be playing with bright colors today, so it's totally fine that this is a really white shade. Dipping in to A5 with the ABH A10 brush, and I'm just gonna start pressing that in to the somewhat wet eye primer. And I don't like to set my eye primer with powder, like a translucent powder or anything, because I like having like as much color stick to my lid as possible. So I'm just gonna keep packing her on. The shimmers in this palette are so different. Like A1, it's like a lavender shimmer shade, and it's so gorgeous. I can't wait to do a million looks with this palette, because I feel like when I first saw it online, I was like, oh, like, it's kind of just whatever. But now that I'm looking at the palette in person, like, the shades are so unique, especially the shimmer shades. Look at B3, that is gorgeous. I don't have a shade like that. Okay, so I think the next thing I'm gonna do is the blue purple half cut crease. Like, it's purple out here, but it's blue here and then white on the inner corners. And then she puts some like rhinestones and stuff there, so I'm definitely gonna do that. So I'm gonna go in with my eye primer again, and then the Morphe M421, aka my favorite cut crease brush, because look how flat it is. It's literally, oh my god, like, it's so good for cut creases. I love it so much. So I'm just gonna take a little bit, put the excess on the back of my hand so I can pick it up in a second, and then I'm gonna cut my crease. Now, the only thing about the Norvina palette, I was using it for the mirror, but honestly the palette's kind of heavy, so my hand was getting tired. But if you got strong hands, definitely go ahead and use it, because it's a really big mirror and it's really nice. I would also like set that palette, because the palette opens at a 90-degree angle. Well, a little bit over 90. It's an obtuse angle, but it opens just like that. Like, it doesn't open all the way flat. So you can definitely set this on your makeup table and then do your makeup like a vanity kind of situation. So I definitely like that. I'll probably do that in the future, but not while I'm filming. I'm gonna go like a little bit more in, like just a little bit past my inner corner, just so we can put more white highlight. And I kind of have like hooded Asian eyes, so I like to cut my crease higher than like my actual eye crease, because my actual eye crease is all the way down here, so I like to bring it up here. And you guys know, for every cut crease I ever do, I always tap instead of pull, just because like I feel like it's easier to be more precise when you're just tapping rather than like swiping, because it's really easy to mess up when you're swiping. I've seen a lot of people do like one take cut creases though, and I'm so jealous of those people. I will get there eventually, but I have no confidence right now. So now that we have our cut crease cuts, I'm going in with D4. It's like a really pretty royal blue, cobalt blue. I don't even know. I don't know my blues, I'm sorry, but it's D4 and it has like a shimmer in it, and it's the only blue in the palette. The shimmer is purple. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, sorry. You'll probably see this in the swatches that I did earlier in this video, but the matte, this matte blue at least, with the lavender shimmer, it's so buttery. So buttery. So I'm just gonna tilt my head back so we can see the whole lid, and then I'm just gonna tap the blue on. It's really opaque, really pigmented. And I think because this is a pressed pigment, the tone of the color kind of changes when the base is wet. So just keep that in mind. I was kind of expecting it because I am somewhat used to pressed pigments now, so yeah. God, I'm scared. A lot of matte purples in this, so I don't know which one to use. I think I'm gonna go in with A3 just because it kind of looks like it'll blend nicely into the pink, just like that. And then I'm gonna tap her on the edge of D4. Okay, and then I'm gonna get a little bit of B4, which is a little bit more blue toned, and then I'm gonna use that to blend D4 and B4 together. Taking the ABH A3 brush, just like this, and I'm going in with C1, that's the white shade right here, and I'm just gonna use that and press it on the end. Whoa! Okay, sorry, I'm like so dramatic, I'm so sorry. But this is a really pigmented white. Wow, this is a really good white. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. That's like... Norvina, I see you, girl. Saving the best white for your palette. Shit. I'm just joking. No, but she really did save the best white for her palette. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. She did what she did, and I'm not even mad. Okay, so this is where the eyes are at. I'm so shook. Like, I literally can't believe that Norvina reserved the best white eyeshadow for her palette. Like, I am so obsessed with this white shade. Honestly, ABH, if you make single shadows of C1, I'm buying 30. Like, back to business. I'm going in with A2. That's kind of the fuchsia shade right here, and I'm just gonna blend that on my lower lash line. And I'm just gonna keep dragging it out because I want it to be really dramatic. Like the outer half of the eye, not so much the inner half, because what I'm gonna do with the inner half is I'm gonna go back in with C1, that white shade, and I'm just gonna lightly drag her out to blend in with the purple. If I zoomed out and y'all saw my face, you guys would die. Literally the entire time. Okay, we're gonna go in with blush. So I'm just gonna take whatever blush brush I have. Let's go in with this one. She's a little bit dirty, but like, mind your business. And I want my blush to match my eyeshadow, so I'm gonna actually dip into A5. Boom, boom. And then let's kind of lightly tap around. Tap, 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 tap. Now, be careful when you're using eyeshadows as like face makeup, because sometimes you might be sensitive, and what works for your eyes might not work for your face, where there's bigger pores that can take in stuff. And I just kind of like to get under the eyes because I feel like it makes me look kawaii. Alright, so I just popped on some lashes. These ones are, these ones were in the style Caspian Sea from Ahoy Beautiful. At least the top lashes are. They're so pretty, and they are vegan and cruelty free, I believe. And yeah, I just popped on some lower lashes. These ones I literally made from, like, you know those pieces of lashes that you cut off when you're like shaping them to fit your eye? Yeah, that's what these are. So recycle queen. anyways, I'm just gonna pop on some jewels. I have a lot just because I kind of got Michael's happy and just bought a bunch of shit. So I have these purple ones of like different sizes. I have these heart ones of different sizes. Then I have a bunch of pearls and more rhinestones. So I'm just gonna pop them on and do whatever. And yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. I finished applying all the gems. I didn't put as much here because I like take all my photos like this. But I just put my hair in some scrunchy pigtails. Let me get my hydro flat. And I'm just joking. And then these are my favorite strawberry earrings from Jumbo Jewels. And now I'm just gonna go in with the Dream Glow Kit from Anastasia, of course. And I'm just gonna, let's see. I think I'm gonna go in with Unicorn. Unicorn's kind of the go-to for these kinds of looks. I'm just gonna take her, and then I'm just gonna glaze it over my cheekbones. A little bit of Cupid's bow. And then we're gonna go in with the lip color. So I think for a look like this, I don't like to put excuse me. I'm just gonna go in with a lip gloss from Hip Dot. I love this lip gloss. I'm sorry. I know. Can I come up with something else? Oh yeah, kind of. Okay, this look is really fun. I really like this look. This is the completed product. I don't know if I want to keep, I did have my hair down like this, but I think it makes my face look too long, so I'm just putting it back like this. Gotta let the 5-head breathe, if you know what I'm saying. But anyways, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate it. And let me just get my final thoughts on this real quick. I think this palette is so different from all the ABH palettes, obviously for obvious reasons, like the fact that it's so big, but also from what I've seen so far is that the pigments really pigmented and everything is so like buttery and creamy and like, I don't know, it just feels really nice. The colors are really unique. Sometimes people complain that ABH has like the same colors in like every eyeshadow palette they ever release, but this one I think is really unique. Of course, they're always gonna have kind of like the standard like darker neutrals, and then there's always something that, oh no, this is kind of more orange than it is on camera. Yeah, never mind. But usually like these three right here, that's kind of standard in like every ABH palette, which I don't really care about because I use them a lot anyways, so it's like whatever. But they do have like good neutral shades to transition with, and you can definitely do neutral looks with this. Look at A4 is really pretty. But yeah, you can see in the swatches. I'll probably insert them somewhere in this video. But yeah, I really like this palette. I think it's a good palette if you're like a working MUA and you kind of have like a clientele that likes usually more glam to colorful glam kind of looks. I don't know, I think this is a really cute palette. I can't wait to try this shade right here, E4. It's like a very tropical corally peach shade. I forgot, I should have tried these. Okay, one second. ABH also sent this quad of corals. It's called the Coral Crush Quad, and they're long wearing, high pigment, and the shades are Neon Coral, Pastel Coral, Red Coral. What's the fourth one? Red Coral, Pastel Coral, Neon Coral, and Spicy. Oh, okay, gotcha. So Spicy, I believe they've always had already, so it's not like a new shade. But then they have like 3 more corals, and they all come together in this quad, and it's really cute. I will have prices and links down below. But the Norvina palette, I really like it. I really enjoy it. I think it's really pretty. I've definitely done an eyeshadow look like this before without the jewels, but I really like it. The white shade is amazing. I'll just leave it at that. This palette is a somewhat exclusive online only, but I think you can get it at every retailer that they have ABH, so Ulta, Sephora, obviously the ABH website, I think Beauty Bay. I don't know that many other online retailers, but it should be available on there. I believe this comes out on the 26th of August, which is like, what, 4 days from now? And yeah, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I genuinely appreciate it. If you want to see more stuff like this, definitely follow me on all my social medias. Everything is at Maddely Makeup. It's the same username as here. And while you're here, you might as well subscribe because, obvious reasons. Hello. Content. And I literally struggled to stick glitter on my, not glitter, I literally struggled to stick rhinestones on my face for you guys, so you better subscribe, okay? Just saying. And if you want to see anything in specific, definitely leave me a comment down below. I would love to try out your ideas, and that's all I have for you guys. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!